What's going on, guys? I am Matthias. If you're new here, I am the CEO of 3 different startups, and this channel is kind of dedicated to taking a day-to-day look at my life as a leader, and hopefully what we can learn here is that you don't have to have followers to be a leader. You just have to have a light that works. So today's video, other than going through, my day and the regularly scheduled events, we're gonna be talking about why I wear the exact same outfit literally every single day. The exact same thing. You've probably noticed. I hope you've noticed. So here's what I'll say right off the bat, is that I do have some regrets, and those are towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay to the end of the video if you are all considering wearing the exact same thing every day. And I know not a lot of people are, but I do have some modifications and some things that I wish I would have done differently. But you know what? I got the entire day ahead of me, so right now, deep work. Okay, so my deep work is done. Now, before I head to the office, I'm about to head to the office right now, I wanted to talk a little bit about kind of when it started, when I started wearing the same thing every single day. Honestly, about 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I started wearing literally just black and yellow. My closet was literally just filled with things that were only black and yellow. Why did it start? Overwhelm. Way too many things in my life that I set up for myself that I just couldn't do. And during this time of sheer overwhelm, this was one of the ways that I combated it. I committed to so many things, some I could remove and some I couldn't remove. So I needed to start optimizing for decision making. I was basically suffering from decision fatigue. This is where you have so many decisions in your day that it actually fatigues you, and it actually causes, some significant stress and damage on your health. This is actually fairly common with leaders in higher positions. This is common with CEOs, but we'll get into decision fatigue a little bit later in the video. Right now I actually have to head to work or I'm going to be late to a Dope or Nope shoot. So. Can't forget this. Or this. Where are my girls? I gotta say goodbye to them. Then yellow and black was just too much, and I started wearing just black. It's a little different than the reason why I started just wearing all of the same thing. The reason why I started wearing all black was honestly depression. I've honestly been depressed for quite some time, maybe 6 or 7 months or something like that. And that's one of the reasons why I go to therapy. It's funny because about a month after I'd been wearing just straight black and that's it, Gunner is the only person that ever came up to me and was like, hey man, you doing okay? Wearing all black is technically a sign of emotional issues. And I was like, what do you mean, dude? You're tripping, you're crazy. What are you talking about? Turns out he was right. Appreciate you looking out for me, Gunner. It wasn't a conscious decision to go emo because I was depressed. I honestly didn't even realize it until months later, looking back at all of the videos that I had been in, just wearing straight black. Honestly, at that time, it just felt natural to wear all black. I don't know, just felt right. So for the past 90 days, I've been wearing pure black, and that's pretty much it. So has it helped with my decision fatigue? What are my regrets? What's up, everybody? What's up?
Good morning.
Things is happening. Dope or Nope shoot time. All right, what's this video that we're shooting today? Food gadgets?
Food gadgets.
10 food gadgets that make eating more fun.
Heck yeah, dude. Didn't eat breakfast. This is gonna be perfect.
Oh, cool.
We're all have our mouths full.
I got a question for you though. And I know you specifically are someone who really cares about fashion. Mm-hmm. My question to you is, could you wear one outfit for months straight? Just seeing his face, he's like...
If it was all black, yeah.
Straight up all black? Mm-hmm. Really?
I mean, I wouldn't enjoy it, but you know what I mean. But I could do it if I had to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's just not my personality.
Well, I think you use fashion as a way to express your creativity.
Myself. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
agree.
think I was using fashion in that way. I was like, okay, I'm trying to impress people, and it was much less about creativity for me than trying to be some image. You know what I mean?
I actually think when I first started to dance, that's when I first started getting fashion, and that's how I thought of it. It was oh, you had to have these cool snapbacks and cool Jordans. That's what got you booked on a job.
Oh yeah.
And I think as I just got older, it was just like, I'm just gonna wear it because I like it, and it's just, yeah, more like self-expression.
Yeah, sorry.
Clap game.
Sorry, bruh.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to Dope or Nope, the video where we rate products dope or nope.
So you're not going to lunch?
No. I've had 2 solid meals.
And we already have another half of the video to
We have 5 more products to go through.
shoot. See you guys in an hour.
Alrighty.
Peace.
What's today's topic? I've been waiting to hear this one.
One outfit only.
Which I respect, honestly.
Why is that?
Because it's something I tend to do in other facets of my life. And I don't know, clothes are something that I still have fun with, I think, for right now, but I totally understand why you do it. Like, instead of eating like the same thing all the time. Like, I'll literally be driving home and be like, yo, McDonald's is close and quick. Boom, go to McDonald's. And then 2 days later, yeah, McDonald's close and quick. I'm like, oh no, dude, I'm spiraling right now.
When I started wearing like the same thing, did you even notice?
Not until we talked about it. I think we talked about it for a while. There was like one day I was like, dude, you've been wearing a lot of black this week, you know? And then you're like, yeah, dude, I only wear black now. I have like 80 pairs of black pants and 80 black shirts. I just go and pick one and wear it.
Was about 3 weeks after I'd been wearing the same clothes.
Really?
And so that, like, what that told me was that no one cares.
No one pays attention.
No one's paying attention to you. No one's like cares what you look like or what you wear. You know what I mean? And like that like opened my eyes that like I don't have to be putting on this front that just for like what I think other people are looking at.
One day away. One day away. It's gonna be the big 30. I'm catching up to you. I'm catching up to you.
Well, you can't really catch up. I'm always going to be ahead on that.
I mean, yeah.
So most people probably don't need to worry about decision fatigue because most people typically don't have tons and tons of decisions that are like constantly weighing down on them. So how does someone get decision fatigue? Overwhelm is a very similar thing. Now it depends on where your overwhelm in your life is coming from, but like typically in a work environment, overwhelm comes from a skill gap in prioritization, right? You're not prioritizing the right things. Everything seems important, therefore you feel like you need to do everything and you can't ever get one thing done that actually makes impact. At least that's what it feels like. So then the question is, how do you combat decision fatigue? And it basically comes down to paring down your decisions and paring down your responsibilities. So I did that big time.
All right, you guys ready?
Warm up push-ups.
This is gonna get the blood pumping. And down. And knuckles in the middle.
Hey.
Push-ups felt really good. Yeah, dude, I'm feeling good. Feeling a little weird.
So, we got a keynote.
So what's a keynote? It's like an all hands on deck meeting with the entire staff.
You gonna be there, Connor?
Yeah, you are.
I don't feel like being there.
Because it's mandatory. Look, there's my wife. Where you going? Where you going? Hi.
Hi.
Is someone sleepy? Someone just wake up from a nap?
Oh, her cheeks are all red.
Yeah, she just got back from the park. Luna, what'd you see at the park?
I saw
Squirrels?
and birds.
And birds. Yeah. They're one of Tanner's.
Smirk came back. She's like, this is what I've been waiting.
So in reference to decision fatigue, I had to look at like all the distractions in my life that was taking my attention away from things that I felt were truly essential. And like fashion was one of those things. That choice in the morning to like change into 1,000 different options, it was just not important, and I was doing it for the wrong reasons. So that doesn't mean that fashion isn't important. It's just, for me, that wasn't a priority in my life.
Dude, I haven't even been in my office today. This is what happens when I start vlogging. I have to make sure I have all the right gear.
All you need is a camera, but I'm obsessed with gear. So you can kind of see, just even by showing you that, like all that crap, I just accumulate things, and one of the things I accumulate is responsibilities. I have to routinely now go through my life and like reassess what's important and throw things away that are not important that somehow I've collected.
So, are you
No,
going to
it's
the
okay.
keynote or no?
No. You're going snacks?
No, there's no snacks.
I like this.
Bemo.
We'll see you later.
I've noticed that you have also, similar to me, been wearing like similar clothes routinely.
Yeah.
Tell me about that choice and like why, and you know, the effect that it's having.
Honestly, it's just so easy. A big part of it for me is that, well, one, it's comfortable to just wear like black jeans and a black t-shirt. I like the routine of it, kind of. I often think about what I'm gonna wear the night before, because I like wake up at 6:30 or my alarm goes off at 6:30 and hit snooze like 3 times. It just makes things easier.
Simple.
Just like streamlines the whole process.
Could you wear the same exact thing every single day?
Yes, I could. I practically do.
Yeah. I mean, really, just like black t-shirt, jeans, and these shoes. I mean, I switched it up. I know I'm wearing
black and black. You can't go wrong with black.
Like this, like just all black. Is this what you've been wearing the past few days?
This is what I've been wearing the past 6 months. Really? Yeah, you haven't noticed?
I haven't.
This is hilarious. This exact outfit. Okay, I have 20 of these shirts and 15 of these pairs of pants.
You're kidding!
No, I'm not kidding.
See, that's the thing too, is no one cares. Like when I first started working here, every outfit, I was like, okay, it needs to be like a little cute, just like whatever. And then very quickly I realized no one cares.
Yeah.
You see, willpower is a finite resource. The trick is to optimize your environment so it doesn't conflict with your goals, and so it doesn't mess up your willpower. All that being said, I do have some regrets. Things I should have done differently.
You filming?
Yep. This guy's presenting. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
I can't see anything. Hey! Hi guys, how's it going? Before we begin anything, we're gonna do an icebreaker. And I'm gonna count 3, 2, 1. When I get to 1, you have to look up. If you make direct eye contact with anyone, you're out. 3, 2, 1.
Dang it! Robert! What the heck, Robert? I'm out first round! Ready, get started. Alright, here we go. What I want you guys to do, if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you do have a lot of initiatives, if you have so many initiatives, you start to see that it's unrealistic as you put them all the way through to the next quarter, you're going to realize that you need to cut some initiatives.
Going forward, that we are going to expect of ourselves to be A players, our leaders to be A players, and everybody underneath following to be A players as well.
All right, thanks for putting that on, Dylan.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. You killed it, Kevin. Mike, you're in the audience member. You were great at it.
Yeah, I was.
You did all the you did the lighting, dude.
Help me move all the blocks.
Oh yeah, he did the audio. Okay, actually you did it all.
Actually, you did some stuff.
What are my regrets? What are my regrets of wearing, I mean, the same exact clothes for 3 months straight, but pretty much the same clothes for 6 months straight? Like, what do I regret? What do I wish I did differently? For starters, all black. So, I mean, like, why do I regret like the color black? I think it's honestly my relationship with the color black. As I started to come out of that depression, now this is suffocating. So if you choose a color, I would say go with something a little bit more neutral. You know, maybe jeans or anything that maybe, you know, is comfortable for your working environment that's appropriate. When I'm talking about this being suffocating, I'm actually not talking about my creativity. I feel like my creativity, I've been able to put that energy and that willpower into my actual creative pursuits and not things that I just felt like I wanted to do or I was trying to prove something. So the question then, am I going to continue to wear all black? No. Am I going to continue to wear the exact same outfit every single day? Yes. But your mileage may vary.